Getting set. Here's second down. Heading left after the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To the air, it's Robertson. Bringing pressure. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bears bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Hands off to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Must convert here on third down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking to throw yet again. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that shot.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's McGowan. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Robertson. He'll try a pass here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make the play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
They'll run it to the left. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And now the handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And on the carry, he's heading left. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Bears will have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. He'll throw it now. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
I mean, the defense knew coming into this game that this guy was going to be a handful. They got to change things up. This guy's already got over 100 yards in this game, and we're in the 1st half.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Using his legs on the scramble. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. It's a shotgun run call. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air, it's Robertson. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And looking for a big play here. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They'll feed the back again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Bears come to the line in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Looking for the wideout. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming up, second down and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run it here. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. And he stopped short of the 1st down.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bears with 1st and 10 here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
He lets it go on the move. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. It was a great example of it there.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Rifles this football to the left. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.